Okay, guys, we will be also continuing with a parametric equation. So, here I'm having some questions. So, if we have the equation of y, which says y equals to 3 plus sine c, also we have the equation of x equals to 1 plus cos c. Okay, so remember we're supposed to derive these two equations separately. So we're going to say dy over dt equals to, remember this is sine, so it's going to be cos t. Remember this is a constant which is going to be 0. So we're going to say dx over dt, which is going to be negative sine t. Remember when we derived on the parametric equations, we have the y over the x, which says the y over the t over the x over the t. Remember these two are going to cancel. You're going to left with the y over the x. Okay, so let's focus here. So we're going to have the y over the t, the x. I'm sorry, the x. So we're going to substitute it. Remember at the top we're going to put the one for the y, and then at the bottom I'm going to put the one for the x. So I'm going to say cos t over negative sine t. Remember this is still as the same as negative cot t. So remember when we want to find the second derivative, we're going to say we derive our first derivative. Also we put a divider, which is going to be the x over the t. Supposed to remember that. Okay, so let's check here. So here we have negative cot, but here it's lonely. So let's say our second derivative is going to be, remember we have cot. We're supposed to derive, remember from this equation, we're supposed to derive our function. So we're going to derive our function. Okay, let's derive. We're going to have negative. Remember, if this negative is coming from here, and then the derivative of this is going to be negative cosec square t all over. Remember, we want to have the function. Remember for this one, we're going to put the x over the t at the bottom, which is going to be also negative sine t. Okay, so let's try to express it, and then we're going to have, remember the other top is going to be positive. We're going to have cosec to c, and then times, let's put our negative here. We're going to have negative here, and then we're going to have 1 over sine t, which is going to be negative cosec squared t times cosec t, and this is going to be the same as negative cosec cube t. So this will be your final answer for parametric. So don't make mistake, guys. Okay, guys. So let's check this. equations. Let's take we have our equation x equals to a cos 2 theta, and then y equals to a sine theta. Okay, so remember here we're supposed to derive first, and then we're going to derive. Remember, this is a product rule where we have a and cos 2 theta. So we're going to say the x over the theta is going to be, remember, it's a product rule. So we're going to have this is a constant, it's a number. So we're going to have our function being m. Remember, we're supposed to, okay, let's start from here. Let's say we're going to say our a is going to be constant, and then we derive this. We're going to have, remember, this is going to be negative 2 sine 2 theta, and then plus we derive our constant, which is going to be 0. So remember, any number times 0 is 0, so which is going to remain like that. So which is still the same as negative a 2 sine 2 theta, and then let's derive our y equation. The y over the theta is going to be, remember, still the same. So we're going to say I, we derive this one, is going to be cos theta. Remember, when derivative is going to be 0, which is still the same as I cos theta. And then let's apply our rule. Remember, dy over the x. So we're going to say our dy over the x is going to be I a cos theta divided by negative 2a sine 2 theta. So remember, this a going to cancel. We're going to left with negative cos theta divided by negative sine 2 theta. Remember, we have double angle here. We're going to express it. We're going to say cos theta divided by 2 into 2 sine theta cos theta. So this will go away, and then you're going to left with negative 1 over 4 sine theta. So remember, this gives us our negative 1 over 4 cosec theta. So don't make mistake, guys. This is going to be negative 1 over 4 cosec theta. This theta, sorry. So if we have negative 1, remember, on our second derivative, we're gonna need our this on our second derivative, we're gonna need this. So okay, let's go to our second derivative. Our second derivative over the x square, and then it's going to be, remember, we derivate our function, the one on top. So it's going to be, remember, we're going to have, we have negative 1 over 4. Also, this is going to be a product rule. So I'm going to derivate our cosec. Remember, the derivative of cosec is going to be, remember, it's negative. Okay, when we derive, let's say like this, the derivative of cosec is going to be negative cosec theta, also times cot theta, all divided by. So remember, at the bottom we're going to put, remember, let's take this 4 down here for not making mistakes. So we have 4 down there, and then we already derived our dy over dx. So we're going to put our, remember, our second derivative is expressed like this. Remember, you derive your first derivative, and then you divide it by the derivative of the y of x. Remember, don't make mistake. So our dx over the theta, it was, remember, this was negative 2a sine 2 theta, to negative 2a sine 2 theta. Okay, we're going to say negative 2a sine 2 theta. Then we're going to simplify. Okay, let's simplify. Remember, this negative and negative is going to be positive. We're going to left with cosec theta, cot theta, all divided by negative. Remember, 4 times negative 2 is going to be negative a. So remember, we're going to left with sine 2 theta. Remember, this is a double angle, right? This is a double angle. So we're going to express it, and then we're going to left with, let's say, cosec theta, cot theta, divide by, then let's express, it's going to be negative a. Remember, we're going to have sine theta, cos theta. Remember, this we can write it as, let's see, it's cos theta over sine theta. This is written like that. So we're going to let me write it down there. So we're going to left with, okay, cosec theta divided by negative a. Remember, we're going to have negative 8. So remember, here we're supposed to have to remember this is going to be 16. I'm sorry, this is going to be 16. I forgot this too. It's going to be 16, negative 16a, and then we're going to have remember, cos theta sine theta times 1 over sine theta cos theta. These two, they're going to cancel, and then we're going to left with, remember, this is going to give us 1 over sine square theta, which is still the same as cosec square theta. So remember, our expression is going to be cosec theta over negative 16a. Remember, times cosec square theta, and then this is going to be the same as, let's take our answer this side. So we're going to have our answer being negative 1 over 16a. Remember, times cosec cube theta. This is our second derivative. So guys, subscribe and like our videos, and then we're gonna see on the next video.